motherfucker. G'day, welcome back to the channel. Today's part 2 of the bench build. In part 1, showed you how to do these slabs down here. Today what I want to achieve is I want to frame up this wall. Okay, so I've got 2 areas I'm going to box up, but I'm just going to start with this one first. Obviously got this area over here, and it also has a window. So that's a little bit more complicated than what this one will be, but shouldn't be a problem at all. So let's get stuck into doing this one. So I've got a heap of this frame here, and what I'm going to do is box up this area all right here. It's a bit of an odd shape, especially up here. Now the plan is to do this wall in 2 sections. As you can see, there's that triangle area up there. So that's going to be one section, and then I'm going to do a square section all the way along here. So I'll start building this part first, the bottom square bit. So these are my weapons of choice. Got a nail gun, drill, impact driver, drill set, Tech screws for the pine, metal screws to screw into the rafters, heap of nails for the air gun, a persuasion tool, regularly known as a mallet, my square, and a tape measure. This is my portable compound sliding saw. Nothing fancy, but it does the job. And R2-D2, my trusty vacuum. Okay, let's go measure up this wall. Alright, that's the outside frame done. Now I'm going to put some beams through the centre and then another one through the guts. Normally they're spaced apart by 450 millimeters. You can mark out 450 on your top and bottom hats if you want to, but there's also a cheap way you can do it. Instead of marking it, you can make a template up, get an old scrap piece of wood, 450 long, but don't forget you've got to subtract one lot of this off, which is 35 millimeters. So 450 minus 35 leaves you 415. So go cut a piece of wood out to 415. There's your template. So let's measure the length of these beams. 2030. Okay, got my template. I'm just going to go along this side first and do all these beams, and then I'll do the other side. And I'm just going to put one screw in each one of these beams just to make sure they don't come out ever. All right, we're almost done. Just got one more step. Just through the center here, I've got to put some spacers to keep these beams parallel. So I'll measure from there to there, pick the middle, put a line through there, and we'll stagnate these across the center. Okay, I've laid the spacers out. I've just got to measure where they've got to go to, and then I'll nail them in. It's the moment of truth. Just got to move the power point, but everything else seems to fit. Well, there you go. It's one half of it done. Fits perfectly, pretty happy with that. Just had to move that out the road. Those two screws, just move them out the road. Fits perfect up there. So that's one half the wall done. All right, let's do the next bit. That triangle bit up there. Okay, now this triangle framing has all been done, I'm just going to put these vertical beams in now. What I'll do is I'll use my trusty old right angle and simply just draw from where the other existing ones were. And so I don't put the beam on the wrong side, I'll stick an X on the side where it's got to go. And now to make sure that these beams are square and level, I've got my big square here. I'm just going to line up the line here and draw a line here so I know exactly where it goes. Now I'll just put one screw in each one. All right, that's the second piece done. What I'll do now is I'll go over to this area. Since I've got a window over here, I'll have to do it in 3 sections. So I'll do this area right here, then I'll do the bit underneath the window, and then I'll do the triangle last. Okay, so there's me 4 beams and me top and bottom hats. Let's put them together. All right, so I'll make some beams that go in between here. They'll be 450 spaced apart, like I said before, but we've got to make these up to 415 to cater for that beam. All right, that's 3 pieces done. We'll go down and do that piece down there underneath the window. So I've finished that bit down there now. So let's just do that bit up the top there, and then that's it. There you go. It's all boxed up, all framed. Now what I need to do is put some timber up over the top of that, and then I can put my cabinets up. All right, see yous.